Hi, I'm Lindsay Teague from Cadent. Joining me here today is Jasmine Wang. We're very excited to have you, and we're going to dive into some questions shortly about your business, but first wanted to offer you the opportunity to introduce yourself, a little bit about your background, and your current role within the media function at Altice today.
Yeah, sure. Happy to be here today. I started my career off on the agency side for several years, hopped at a few different agencies, learned the chops of like programmatic buying, paid social buying, really hands-on keyboard, and just getting really familiar with the space. About 3 years ago, I made the hop over to Altice, so brand side, to really help run our media strategy there. And right now, we do have agency partners who do help support our business with across all channels.
Great. And certainly Altice in the marketplace is known, most sort of closely with being a cable TV provider. But you also provide internet or broadband services to millions of consumers and customers across the United States. What do you think sets your services apart potentially from your competitive set?
Yeah, so legacy-wise, we are a TV brand. But we have made the shift into focusing more on pushing out internet, right? So previously we used to sell TV, internet, and phone as a triple play bundle. But now the focus has really shifted away from phone and TV and really focused on driving internet. And more specifically, driving like fast speed internet. We are building out gig in our various areas. We're rolling out fiber build, we're rolling out multi-gig. So we're really trying to innovate and be at the forefront of the internet space.
Amazing. It's crazy to see, and we'll get into a little bit about like sort of the shifts of consumption and how businesses like yourself are shifting. So sort of from a media planning and execution standpoint, what is your sort of overall approach to media planning, and what tactics have you seen as you're making the shift into the internet space that have been proven to be successful to date?
So at Altice, we buy across all channels. We do everything from upper funnel TV, radio. We do all the mid funnel, like OTT, video, and we also shift into like display, paid social, search, like really more like all the way from top to bottom. Where I would say we've shifted recently is shifting more into the OTT and streaming video space. Just with people being at home, people cutting the cord, all the like OTT environment, that's really important for people to have fast speed internet. So we've been really pushing out our internet speeds and trying to get people to buy that so that, when they're home, they're going to stream their TV.
Viewing experience.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you spoke about sort of online video and CTV and OTT. As you sort of approach either percentages of spend, like what's sort of your framework around how you're looking at that channel specifically? Have you seen larger success within the growth of CTV and OTT in comparison to other channels that you support?
I would say we've shifted dollars into the OTT OLV space for sure. Just legacy-wise, used to be TV. We're TV business, right? So we've shifted away from the TV into the OTT to help really drive and capture that demand where people are now. Given that like our core consumers, the age range, millennials, people are Gen Z, people are shifting into streaming TV, and so we've made the shift to capture them where they would be.
Sounds about right. And it's interesting, we were talking just a little bit in one of the panels earlier, we're talking about sort of mobile and what role mobile plays, because during COVID, certainly there was this surge in CTV and OTT, and now as people are commuting more and more, mobile is sort of having another renaissance, if you will. What's sort of been your approach to that tactic, in a singular nature with mobile advertising?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been part of our plan, but I would say we have noticed a shift in more mobile inventory being available. We are buying more. We don't have a preference, but since we have everything set up more on the programmatic side dynamically, it is capturing a lot more mobile demand there. I think in our paid social, our inventory is probably, I think it's like mostly it's like primarily 70–80% mobile, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, last question, easy enough, I think. Targeting, we've heard a lot today about targeting and audiences, and from your perspective and a business standpoint, what is your approach to leveraging, whether it be first-party data and sort of in the confines of how do you use different types of targeting and audiences to send specific, potentially creative messaging to existing customers versus what your audience strategy may be with an acquisition strategy?
Oh, yeah. So we do a lot of targeting on our end. We're all about testing and learning, right? And so for our acquisition, we have different products, right? We have someone who maybe wants 300 speed, they want gig speed, they want multi-gig, right? So depends on that. we may have someone identified as like a gamer audience who would want a faster speed internet. They want the upload download speed to be really fast for their streaming environment. But then we also have people who could buy our TV, right? So we have TV as an upsell product, and we identify like video likely audiences based on things you've searched on our website. So maybe you visit our TV page, you've like played around with the website, and we know that you are interested in our TV packages. So we'll bundle you and retarget you with a TV specific message. But also we build audiences all across our entire website based on like things you viewed.
Sure.
And so we'll build really customized programs there and try to target you based on what you're interested in. And that goes the same with our like customer base, both acquisition, customer base management as well. So based on like your signals, what you've done in the past with us.
Very interesting. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit insight into your business and your role. Happy to sit down and chat with you briefly, and wish you the best. And thanks for joining today.
Thanks for having me, Lindsay.
Thank you.